my English teachers in high school loved to just start riffing when I would go like, meh, see, meh. He would go, yeah, meh, meh. Actually, that in one of our classes one day, like we were talking about some sort of book involving like historical Europe, and so he had started like drawing Europe on the whiteboard, and like halfway through, it just ended up morphing into a horse head, and like everyone in the class saw it, and he saw it, and so he just kind of stepped back and looked at it, and I was like, okay, and then he like drew flames on the top of it and was like, all right, now it's the hell horse of Europe. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum.
Batman.
Oh, Batman.
Batman. Oh, do you?
The Joker is in quite the position of power.
Oh my.
Oh my. Yeah, so we are going through the maintenance tunnels at the moment.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Yeah. Gotta find our way to this place.
I do like the fact that it goes into first person.
Yes, you can actually, I show it off, I think when the tutorial popped up in the beginning of the game, you can trigger the first person mode manually, and you kind of
I can't imagine going through vents in third person, because that would get annoying.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see anything except for Batman's cape.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got that vent way up there.
Yeah, because you'd have to pull the perspective way back for third person.
Yeah, it
kind of like
wouldn't
right
work.
now.
It wouldn't work in third person.
No.
We went the wrong way here. We went the right way, but there's something around this corner, and it's another Riddler trophy. Surprise.
I know, I'm shocked. I almost had to grab my glasses. It almost popped off my face.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not British, so we don't have monocles, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I was going to go for the monocle route, but I was like, I'm kind of not British.
It doesn't work when you're just an American.
Oh, man, that guy's head just glitched right through that cape.
Yeah. We had to take him out first because he was the guy with the gun. You know. Gotta prioritize your targets. And then we saw the...
Joker's thugs were trying to get into that office.
Thank you, Batman.
It looks like they couldn't get through the main door.
We saw the riddle pop up
way in.
when we entered this room, and there's Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul?
Ra's al Ghul. Oh, look at Ra's al Ghul, the demon's head.
I thought it was Raj al Ghul.
It's pronounced either way.
Okay.
It was Ra's in the Nolan films, and it was Ra's al Ghul in the animated series.
Yeah, because I was brought up in Ra's al Ghul.
I believe that they use... Or actually, it might be the other way around. It might be Ra's in the animated and Ra's in the Nolan films.
No, because I used to say Ra's al Ghul.
Well, I believe that it is Ra's in Arkham City. But I can't actually remember when he ever showed up in the animated series.
A couple times. It was mainly because of the Lazarus Pit.
Yeah, like I'm sure that he was used as a villain.
Oh yeah.
But I don't remember the episodes, so I don't remember how they pronounced his name. Oh, and look at that massive mask. I wonder if that's a riddle.
The only question now is, who opened it? No sign of forced entry. Whoever opened it knew the combination.
I love how his lips don't move.
Well, he's thinking to himself.
Let's see.
It is actually
Good.
like when he's speaking, his mouth will move. So right now it's internal
I
monologue,
need to follow her and find out where she put them.
which is a nice touch, if you ask me.
Yeah, I guess.
Because, I mean, honestly, would you just be talking to yourself?
Depends on what's going on. Fuck's sake, self, God.
Yeah. Well, when you're trying to find a forensic trail to follow, you don't really need to narrate it to the world outside.
Oracle.
No.
I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to only show
Unless you're
traces.
Columbo, but whatever.
If I follow these, I will find her or the notes.
I hope it works.
So we,
Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown.
yeah, well, there's nothing we can do about that. We're stuck on this island.
Kittens.
As I thought. It's just a twisted...
Kittens.
The real
How
action's
dare
on.
you, Joker? You've gone far. Too far.
And, yeah, that's obviously a riddle.
How do you mask your feelings? Oh, with a mask. Oh, it's so clever.
It's so punny.
It's so punny, I kind of feel like punching the person in the face who wrote that.
Harbors a hatred of Batman and Bruce Wayne. Because, that's unique to Black Mask and not used in almost all of the villains.
Yeah. I must say, you would think they would have their vents more clean if they're going to circulate air, because my God.
Well,
the cobwebs are all up in that vent.
on that note as well, it's worth noting how large the vents are.
Yeah.
And how flexible Batman is.
Oh,
that he can just
poor show, Batman. Poor show.
He can get down on his knees and literally actually just like crab walk through those vents. And man, you gotta know that would just absolutely destroy your back, your hips, and your legs.
Well, why do you think he has a cane later in life? He can't do bad things for much longer. I mean, come on.
He still beats up all those Joker thugs, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on.
He is still Bruce Wayne after all.
Oh yeah.
So we have to follow the trail of fingerprints now, which is pretty straightforward.
And also very, very I just lost the word. Convenient. There we go.
Well, yeah.
She must be walking drunk because it's all over those pillars.
She was being dragged around, I believe. So
I was gonna say it's pretty impressive if she was drunk.
Yeah.
Shut up! I know where those documents are. Shh. It's fine. You shut up. You drunk.
No, I think this was actually when she was going to hide her notes, so I don't remember if... I don't know. Maybe she was just touching everything because she's a toucher. Haven't you ever met a person who has to touch everything?
No.
She has to leave a convenient trail of fingerprint crumbs.
So it's like a dog peeing to mark its territory.
Well, this is what she was leading us to, which is her notes on the Titan formula.
I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
Which we're just gonna
It's never this simple with him.
completely just disintegrate.
What's that you've got there, Bats? No, not the formula.
Poor Joker.
Who can help me now?
His plan has been foiled.
What's that?
Curses.
Our old friend Zack.
Oh.
I did bump into him on the way back from the garden.
Oh, and this looks suspicious as well.
Acting out some twisted fantasy. Maybe
Aw.
he can get a-
Batman, do you need a throat lozenge?
I think he probably can. Great plan.
You know, within that pouch, you would at least think he would have like lozenges or
Yeah.
eye cleaner
Yeah.
or a nail filer. You know,
Well,
other shit than other, and then a batarang and bat whatever.
So, so we may have noticed
Ruh-roh.
the area name pop-up when we came into this room was Wayne Manor.
Gee, I wonder what this hallucination will be about.
I do not know. Please, Batman, can you enlighten us?
Insisted on sitting through that movie again, Bruce. Come on, we'll be late for.
Thank you
I'm sorry, Daddy.
for enlightening us.
Go easy on him, Tom. He loved it so. Alfred will wait.
But another beautiful part of this segment is that there are physics objects.
Whee!
Let's kick that trash can up. And there are more physics objects.
Physics!
There are
Where are
newspapers.
you taking us?
Kick the newspapers. Kick
It's
the
starting to rain.
newspaper.
Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly there.
So this game actually does use NVIDIA physics, but I don't. I think I may have mentioned, but I don't have an NVIDIA graphics card, so I can't use them,
Please, there's no need for this.
which is unfortunate. But thankfully, they still have physics objects anyway. So we're gonna ruin this. You know, we're just ruining this
This,
horrible memory
Yeah, this, heart-wrenching
moment.
moment where Bruce
Bye.
had PTSD for years and years and years.
And we're ruining it by kicking around trash cans and newspapers. Oh, and suddenly we're Kid Batman.
Yeah, I want to make a horrible, horrible comment about their laying position, but I'll leave it alone.
They're dead. Jeez, have some respect.
I would, but too bad it's a hallucination, so no.
Well, they are still dead. I mean,
Well, they're probably dust right now. Beyond worm food, in fact.
I don't know. They might still have some bones.
Yeah, maybe a partial kidney left.
I'm sorry. I just need
Everything else has been picked clean.
Can I get you anything? You okay?
So this is our walking speed as Kid Bruce. We can't go faster.
If I were playing
you
this,
know.
this would piss me off right here.
Why is
Because
that?
it's one of my pet peeves in games where they force a speed on you.
There's something wrong.
Well,
And it just pisses me off. I don't even know why it bothers me. Where
On the
it's-
bright side,
it, like,
it
happens
ends right there.
Yeah, I guess, but it just like they half your speed, and you're
Yeah.
like, my God, why must you do this? This is stupid. I understand you want me to be in here, but you can keep me behind a locked door while I still walk like a normal human being.
so
Oh hey,
this
Scarecrow.
is the second Scarecrow segment, and in this one I'm gonna die.
I can tell already. You're kind of gung-hoing this.
Yep.
Someone
Well-
got arrogant.
And Batman's gonna die again.
End of fear, oblivion.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Because, yeah, actually, so one thing that is not going to be shown off too much in this playthrough, because I don't die very often, is that when you die in different segments of the game, all of the rogues who are present within the game have, like, special dialogue for when and where you die. So, like, you can get taunted by Joker if you die in like a stealth segment, or you can get taunted by Scarecrow in one of these, or you can get taunted by I think you can get taunted by Bane if you die in that boss fight. You can get taunted by Poison Ivy and everything like that. Harley Quinn, which is pretty cool as well.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I will have to admit, I really do like it when, the game devs think of everything. But it's like little touches like that just kind of make me smile.
Yeah.
It's like, you knew I was doing that. You totally knew. Like,
So
like one of my favorites. I haven't replayed it yet, but I heard that if you replay Lightning Returns on the
Yeah.
New Game Plus, they will lampshade like she'll say something like deja vu, and Hope will be like, "You're nuts. I don't know what you're talking about." And then after like, I guess the the 00 chapter of whatever they want to call it, he'll just be like, "Yeah, I'm getting that same feeling too." It's like little things like that that just make me smile.
Oh,
Yeah, I was wondering if you're gonna get caught.
Batman didn't run fast enough.
No. But yeah,
It's okay,
it's like little things like that just make me smile. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually, of course, now that it's on the spot and everything, I'm having a hard time really thinking of, like, I always have a hard time coming up with little
Man, you
things,
suck.
Batman. Yeah. This, I don't know what it was about trying to go through this segment, but it just completely wrecked me. I don't, which it makes even less sense because I don't fail at the last Scarecrow segment. I don't know. It was a bad day. I always have a really hard, like, I never have a hard time acknowledging the little things that I like in games while I'm playing them. But then after the fact, I can never seem to remember them when, like, people ask or talk about them. Which is it's very strange. I don't know why that is. I guess it's because they're those little things, like, they're the things that I love while I'm playing the game and that make the game feel more enjoyable overall, but they're not the things that make a game memorable.
I think for me, if it's like a second playthrough, I already have like a mental checklist of things that I want to do, especially if it's for like trophies or side quests that I screwed up on and I just wanted to, fix or just do in general.
Yeah.
So, it's things like that if it breaks like my to-do list, and I'm already expecting certain lines of dialogue, and it doesn't happen that way that I think of,
Yeah.
then those will stand out to me. Like the whole, like, lampshading the fact that this is a second playthrough, and they're acknowledging that you're playing it again for a second time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's enjoyable when things like that will happen.
Unfortunately, there aren't enough games that,
There aren't a lot that do that, and it makes...
No.
I mean, I guess I'm kind of glad that not a whole lot of games do that, because otherwise it's kind of not...
well, it wouldn't...
It's not special anymore.
It wouldn't fit into a lot of narratives either.
Which is why it's weird that Final Fantasy did it. It's kind of weird.
But, yeah. Well, I mean...
God damn, this is a long level.
With the Lightning Returns, it kind of makes sense, because they have the whole time travel thing in the first place.
Yeah.
But,
But still, it was neat.
But like that brings up an interesting point in which it's yeah. How did we get up here? Well, all right.
Batman had an acid trip. Leave him alone.
Yeah, he had to go somewhere. Go safe.
He had to go chase after that pink elephant.
He had to be in a bat in a belfry. I mean, obviously.
Bat in a belfry, so clever.
It was the name of one of the earliest episodes of the animated series.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get out of here next time.
God only hope so.